What's up, G Fuel fam? This is Fuel for Days coming at you with another can review. Haven't done can reviews in a while. This time I'm going with Pewdiepie. I was actually gonna go with the Nemesis iced tea can, but it's expired by like 9 months or something like that. I was gonna do it, then I was like, I don't know if it's worth the risk. A lot of my fam on G Fuel fam was saying, you probably shouldn't do that. So I probably shouldn't. But so I went to the store and got me this while on my break time. So we're gonna go with Pewdiepie. Pewdiepie to me is one of those perennial top 10 type drinks. Even though I'd say that it's kind of moving down the ranks into like the top 15 because the new flavors are getting so good and it's kind of knocking this one out. But this is one of those honorable mentions that will always be in the top. So I love the tub. It's nice and tart. Good sweetness to it. It's just different. It's like, people say it's like a cranberry, but cranberry has more of a tart, bitter sweetness to it. A lingonberry is more on the sweet side, less on the tart, bitter side. They're interchangeable in mixes or interchangeable in flavors in desserts and food. So it's interchangeable how you can say it's like a cranberry, but it's more on the sweet side, not as bitter and tart. So let's check this one out. I smell that. It kind of smells like a Kool-Aid, which I like a cherry Kool-Aid, but I'm not smelling a lot of like bitterness or tartness. Very little. Almost like a gum in a way, like a cherry gum. But this is one of those ones that's pretty easy to get at Circle K or other places because it's still around. It's one of those ones that are wherever they're selling G Fuel. It seems like this is the one that's there. So, kind of like the flavor or like the smell. Let's go with the taste. So one thing I've noticed about cans is that the carbonation kind of takes away from what they're trying to achieve. I can tell that they're trying to achieve a little bit of bitterness and tartness. If you notice, I was kind of swishing it around in my mouth and kind of gargling it because different parts of your tongue is where bitterness and sweetness has receptors. So with those receptors are in different spots. So that's why I kind of swirled it around in my mouth to kind of get that covered on my tongue. So this is not as, it's sweet. It's like on the 7 side. I think it's about the same sweetness as the tub. But when it comes to the tartness and the bitterness, I think the carbonation is taken away from that. The carbonation is making the bitterness and the tartness kind of fall off. It's not there as much as it was in the tub. It's good. It tastes more like a carbonated Kool-Aid, like a cherry-ish Kool-Aid, a little bit with carbonation, but it's not really that smooth. I don't know what's going on here. It almost has like a sourness to it. It's more sour than it is tart. That's what it is. It's more sour than it is tart. So it's like a sour lingonberry. But lingonberries is more on the tart and bitter side. So this is more on the sour, cherry-ish. It's not like a cranberry. Cranberries are more tart. So I don't know if they achieved what they expected for a lingonberry. It's good. It's not as good as the tub. I would probably give this thing like a 7. However, on the tub, I'm giving it like an upper 8s, close to 9. So, just one more time that I'm thinking that the cans so far aren't as good as the tubs. Sorry, I'll stick to the tubs when it comes to PewDiePie so far. But let's see what it is on the next one. All right, peace.